Also yesterday, sort of exploded a bit. Canelo Alvarez and Ilunga Makabu, we saw Eddie Reynoso saying that's what he wants. WBC said they were fully on board of it. Do you think that will happen?
I don't see why not. I think it's a brilliant fight. I mean, look, Canelo and Eddie, they want to make history. They want to do things that prove how great they are. And that's another example, if they can beat Makabu, of how great they are, because he becomes a five-division world champion. Listen, I'm not saying he'll move to heavyweight, but, Usyk's not massive, and Usyk's not massive, and Usyk's not massive, and Usyk's not massive, and
What's good, family? Smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bell. Wow. So we just heard there from your mans, Eddie Hearn, letting slip the true plans of Canelo Alvarez. Now we know Eddie Hearn is essentially Alvarez's proxy promoter, yeah? And the thing is, after Alvarez finished hanging at the back of Caleb Plantpot, Eddie Hearn always says, yeah, we beat the opponent, and then we talk about what's next. And also, if you know a lot about Eddie Hearn's and Alvarez's relationship, they spend a lot of time planning. Yeah, don't forget, what do we know? Eddie Hearn planned out this whole escapade, this whole 168 escapade. Yeah, don't forget, it was Callum Smith. Who was it? Callum Smith, Billy Ho Saunders, and then Caleb Plantpot. That was all planned out with Hearn. YB, what's this got to do with anything? Well, that knowing that Eddie Hearn stays planning, especially when it comes to Alvarez, given how consistent listen, when you're fighting 3-4 times a year, you can't afford to be sloppy with your management and organisation skills. You need to have someone who's on it. You need to have a plan in place. You can't think about it, when you're fighting once every 3 months, you can't not know what's going on. Yeah? So it's all falling perfectly into line right now. And you heard there from Eddie. Eddie said, oh, look at these heavyweights. And then the thing that made me laugh was Eddie 100% he let it slip. He goes, oh, I'm not saying he's going to heavyweight, but Usyk's not very big. Come on now. Come on. That's I'm not sure of the exact term, but that's what you call letting slip, bottom line. Oh, I'm not saying he's going to heavyweight, but they're super duper small, yeah? Oh, I'm not saying he's going to heavyweight, but they smell super duper sweet. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, it's like seeing a fire chick and saying, oh, yeah, she's fire, but I'm not gonna smash. Come on now, Eddie. Yeah? Let's call a spade here. Alvarez thinks Usyk is sweet, and he thinks listen. Alvarez thinks Usyk is pretty. He pretty looking. He fire. Yeah? Alvarez wants to smash, 100%. Alvarez sees Usyk and he wants to smash. He pretty. Yeah? He see Usyk. He see the way Usyk be dancing and juggling. Listen, Alvarez like that kind of thing. Yeah? He likes a man who can juggle. He likes a man who likes to dance. 100%. He like all that tippy-tappy stuff. Don't forget, what do we know for a fact? What is Canelo Alvarez's favourite delicacy? What's his favourite thing to do? Alvarez's favourite thing to do is smash wannabe dancing fiddly dudes. Yeah? Let me read out the list of so-called fiddly dudes that Alvarez has smashed over the last 12 months. Billy Ho Saunders. Don't forget that. Before the fight, everyone was saying, in fact, I know for a fact, there was many people betting on Billy Ho Saunders. Oh, Billy Ho's like Mayweather. He's slick. He too tricky. He got the bare knuckle heart. He can't be stopped. He can't be beat. He's never lost. He's like Tyson Fury. Yeah? He'll always find a way. He tricky. He like Mayweather. That's what they were saying. And what happened? Alvarez was licking his chops. He smelt the sweetness from 1,000 miles away. Yeah? Billy Ho was super sweet. Then you had the next one. Caleb Plantpot, another one. Oh, he's like Mayweather. He's like Mayweather, but he's bigger. He's a true 168 Mayweather, they were saying. Oops. How'd it work out? Yeah? Alvarez broke the dude. Listen, Caleb Plantpot was broken in the ring. Yeah? Caleb Plant Pot was acting like a lost child in that ring, literally. Looking for acceptance and guidance from his pops. 100%. You saw the video. You saw it, or if you haven't, you need to check it out. 100% leaked audio, the Showtime leaked audio of Caleb Plant begging for acceptance from his pops, Alvarez. Yeah? Am I good? Was that good? Am I a good fighter? All this funny style, zesty shit he was saying. Wow. So my point is, people, we know, for example, let's say if Alvarez was looking to go up to heavyweight to fight, I don't know, let's say Mike Tyson was there. Does Alvarez like going, I've never really seen it, to be fair. I mean, he did, let's call a spade a spade. Alvarez did the business with Triple G in the second fight, so he don't mind, yeah? Everyone be sweet to Alvarez. If you want to bang, we can bang. If you want to, but nah, let's call a spade, like I said. The truth is, though, yes, Alvarez can bang with the best of them. However, his favourite delicacy, yeah, is them fiddly ones. The ones who think they're slick. And what do we know? Who is the biggest dude who think they slick? Oops, Usyk. Yeah, he a big, thinky, slick-looking ass. And Alvarez is fixing to split them cheeks for him. Split them wide open, prison style. Yeah, 100%. Not even a bit of consent. Listen. Usyk's cheeks are getting split. And there won't be no consent either. 100%. Not even a little bit of consent. Yeah? What's he going to do? 100%. Yeah? How many times do I have to tell you 100%? He won it. You heard that from Eddie Hearn. Again, do you think Eddie Hearn is slipping that one in there for nothing? I don't think so. They've talked about it. It's all planned out. The plan is, and this is why I rate Eddie Hearn, because he stay winning to an extent, meaning that he knows, or he's already calculating that AJ's going to lose. I mean, he's even said it himself a few times. He's talked about Fury versus Usyk, and he's completely written off AJ, and I can't blame him, because what can I say? What can anyone who's rational say at this point? AJ hasn't changed his team, he's doubling down, and his trend, his growth trend over the last 5 years has been deeply negative. He's been devolving. Now, why is that relevant to this situation? Well, what do we know? Eddie Hearn. Alvarez is going to become Eddie Hearn's #1 cash cow. And he's thinking to himself, wait a minute, if AJ gets smoked by Usyk, I'm going to have to bring in Alvarez to do the heavy lifting and get the belts back. And I can't lie to you, it's not a bad plan. However, and in a way obviously I'm rooting for Alvarez, but I am really rooting for Alvarez. And I'm telling you now, if Alvarez beats Usyk, that'll be the greatest sporting feat in history. Bottom line. That's it. The greatest, never mind in boxing, in every single sport, that'll be the greatest feat ever achieved in a single performance. Across history. No one's ever done that. Gone from 154 to 220 to full heavyweight and pushed the wig back. Yeah? And no one even dared to try and do that. But guess what? I can't lie to you. I like the odds of it. I really do. Bearing in mind, what do we know? Usyk never had no power, people. I've been saying this. Usyk never had no power at cruiserweight. Yeah? If you think about it, if you don't have power at a weight, yeah, going up in more weight, it doesn't give you more power. It just means your power to power to weight ratio goes down. You end up you end up more big for nothing. Yeah? If you can't snap your shots, and listen, Usyk don't snap his shots. Usyk just taps. And we know Alvarez's favourite kind of fighter is the tappers. Because what's that going to do? Yeah? What's tapping going to do? He loves tappers. It's his favourite. Look at Caleb Plant. Look at Kovalev. They was tapping. Alvarez loves tapping. He loves it. He loves to walk forward into tapping. It's his favourite thing to do. Kovalev tapping. Caleb Plant pot tapping. Callum Smith tapping. Tap, 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 tap. What's that going to do? Next thing you know, he winging in big shots. Yeah? And the worst thing is, Usyk, no doubt, will be running for his life as well. That's what I can't wait to watch. I can't wait to watch a 160-pounder go in there and push Usyk all around the ring. And then I'm going to come on online and laugh at these big, useless heavyweights who are 250 pounds, 6'6", and scary. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, wow, you big zesty goofies, yeah? A man half his size literally had to come in and handle that light work. And that's the thing that makes me laugh, yeah? People have been saying, YB, you don't know boxing. Yeah, Usyk really good. Oh, we're going to find out how really good Usyk is. And by the way, people, when Alvarez pushes Usyk's wig back for him, all you goofies who said that Usyk was all that, what are you going to say then when he got munched by a 160-pounder? Oops. And by the way, when that does happen, I'll tell you, I told you so. Usyk ain't all that. He looks good versus big, scary heavyweights. Yeah? He looks good versus, big for nothing dudes. It's a bit like the way AJ fights now. It's a bit like Usyk beating Audley Harrison. What, do you get a medal for that? AJ is a glorified Audley Harrison at this point. That's a fact. Bottom line, a massive underachiever. That's what he's doing right now. Yeah? Audley Harrison looking ass. Yeah? Audley Joshua. In fact, that's the name from now on. I don't know about Anthony. Audley. Audley Joshua. What's going on, Audley? You're right, Audley. Yeah? Audley Joshua. And Alvarez is going to have to go in there and handle that light work for you. And I can't lie to you. At that point, and by the way, at the point Usyk gets handled by Alvarez, the whole heavyweight division needs to retire. Yeah? They should be, and I can't wait for it. They should be embarrassed of themselves. Because I'm embarrassed for them already. The fact that Alvarez is even thinking of doing this shows you how soft and supple the division is. Right now. It's a bunch of big, useless dudes. I mean, even look at Wilder. I'm not being funny. I wouldn't mind seeing that fight as well. If Alvarez beats Usyk, let's run that fight. Let's do Alvarez versus Wilder. What's he going to do? One right hand. What? Alvarez will see that coming from miles off, and it will get slipped. And Alvarez will bang a left hook, and that'll be it. Wilder will be zombified again and useless. Because the thing is, when you're that Deontay Wilder's good at punching down, but there's levels to down. When you're literally a foot smaller, it's different. It's actually hard to hit the target because it's actually, for example, when you're fighting someone who's almost eye level, it's easy to get the angle right. But when when someone's so much smaller, the shot ends up kind of going over them. You can't get the angle low enough. It doesn't line up properly, so you end up hitting them with like the bottom of your hand almost, or you end up hitting them with the side of the. You can't hit them with your knuckle properly. You end up scuffing them because they're so small. That's what's going to happen. Alvarez is going to go in there, chin down, elbows in, and Wilder's shot going to get slipped. He's going to get caught, and they're going to get countered. That's going to be it. No word of a lie. And then, by the way, I'm there to watch it all. I'm there to watch Alvarez dominate this heavyweight division. Now, Tyson Fury, I mean, I just think that won't work, I don't think. But certainly Wilder and Usyk, them two can definitely get it, 100%. No doubt.